ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And does anybody know how to say bye-bye in Somalian? Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. For all I know, they might speak English in Somalia. I have no idea. It was a joke. Don't send me your nonsense on it. But, and I'm talking to the liberals who do tune in from time to time. But here's the thing. We just made a big discovery of the United States government. You know that area of the country where Ilhan Omar is from, where people vote, and they voted her in? It's a hotbed of Somalian immigrants. Well, as it turns out, our federal government has uncovered that north of 50%, north of 60%, north of 70% of the people who have come into this country from Somalia that live in that area have committed fraud to do so. Now, chief among them, of course, Ilhan Omar, who many people say married her brother to help get him in this country legally, and she's never actually denied it. She's never actually said, no, that didn't happen. She'll tell you it's a ridiculous question. She's not going to dignify it with an answer, but she will never say she didn't do it. And now, well, the wheels of justice sometimes move slowly, but they're moving. They've found all this out now. We don't know who exactly they have information on, or if Omar's one of them. But I got to think the federal government is probably looking pretty hard at her. And maybe she should have kept her mouth shut, because she might be on a trip back to Africa. Maybe she can get on the same flight with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Who knows? I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
We found organizations here that were involved in sponsoring many, many individuals. They did not know necessarily the individuals they were sponsoring. They were doing almost a blanket sponsorship. That is fraud. That's something that should have been caught. It's something that I know the previous administration was aware of how the sponsorships were happening, and no action was taken. I'm glad to see that we're taking action.
That's tonight's red hot video. The Director of Citizens and Immigration Services, Joseph Edlow, on the immigration fraud taking place in Minnesota, where it's been a problem for years. Operation Twin Shield, finding 50% of immigrants had committed immigration fraud, including phony marriages, fake death certificates, and other bizarre schemes. This is going to be fun. And the answer to what I know you're all thinking, yes, it's in Ilhan Omar's district. Mercedes, I got to ask you about this. It's an interesting pivot, because usually we're going after these hardened criminals, and
That's
yet
right.
we have a sort of almost a pivot now to these crimes of different visas and different statuses.
Not only is it visa overstay, it is literally marriage fraud. It is, you go through the fact that they are simply lying, businesses that you could not find. So it just shows how the disastrous policies of under Joe Biden and the Democrats, and how they have allowed this visa system to get out of control. It's why we got to move towards these EB-5 visas, or even the gold card, where you have people that are going to come into this country that want to invest in America, that want to invest in American workers, as opposed to what we've seen under the Biden administration, that's been an out of control illegal immigration process that I think has led to the fact that there was really no enforcement that they were having or doing at the time.
Dan, if they ever start with that gold card, Mercy, they have to do